I left my job. This is my final week at work. I'm walking outdoors because I went to drop off my parcel at my news and I found like a shorter way to First Avenue. This is kind of weird because it's my first time walking outdoors in the 1+ year that I'm here. Well, I guess that's a first for everything, including on my final week at work. Hello. Can you repeat your question? So at the end of it, you should see your catalog has all of these different variation of SKUs for one product.
You open a fresh ingredient, you should open a JB, right? Yeah, that's okay. Then you will need a few months. Yeah.
I'm just working from home today because the entire office is pretty much empty. Everyone is away on a company trip to Langkawi, and since it's my last week, I'm not entitled to go. But that's okay, it just means that, you know, during my break time, I get to pack my luggage, and that's a blessing in disguise. I'm just gonna finish up a little bit of work. Actually, there's not much left either before I go out for lunch. Since I'll be leaving in 6 days, I'm taking some time to meet some of my friends before I leave. My colleagues are celebrating my farewell early.
Oh my gosh, this is bomb.
I will be gone for at least 2 months, and who knows, I could be gone for a longer time. It depends on what life brings me, really. Just last weekend, I went to attend my friend's wedding. It was really nice. I got to see some familiar faces and of course witnessing the bride and groom finally getting their dream wedding after 8 months or so. So my friend slash ex-colleague was supposed to have her wedding reception in December. Then 2 hours before her dinner, it started flooding like crazy. It was recorded as the worst flood in Malaysia in I don't know how many years. That was really epic, and right now I'm just gonna go meet my friend Charmaine for lunch and then maybe help her pick out some stuff because she's also going overseas for her masters.
In 300 meters.
Was it fast though?
It was
our last meeting. I feel like emotional because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen after, right?
Yeah, I might just stay there for good and then you'll never get the chance to miss me. I'm having hot pot again as my farewell dinner with my friends. We're all leaving! Woohoo! I'm not used to keep switching the chopstick. What's the opposite of taco? Upper. Right now I'm about to go and get my hair done. I just got home and I finally have like a really close look of my hair, and oh my gosh, I love it. So nice. I'm obsessed. So I wanted to do my hair before I fly off, and I had 2 options. And initially, I really wanted like jet black hair, just jet black and short and chic. But then I started looking at pictures and I really like the highlight look. So it's like dark base with some bleached highlights, not like too crazy and not too harsh. And I was just thinking it fits the summer look, so I can go jet black anytime I want. But once I go jet black or just black hair in general, it's really hard to get color on it, like lighter color on it, if I ever want to do something like this. I'll just have to wait for my natural hair to grow out, which can take like 2 to 3 years. Yes, it's expensive as hell, for me at least, because I don't really spend so much on my hair usually. But I've never really done this kind of hair color before, and I'll just bite the bullet and do it, man. So I did it. My parents are up in KL to take our cars. Right now we are having lunch. Wow, this is super good. It's not sweet at all. So we are about to head to KL to look for Michelle's bridesmaids textiles.
Or
so
what they call material.
Yeah, we are getting material. So now there's a huge commotion in the car
on how many meters?
many meters we're supposed to get for everybody.
2 times 3.
My mom is in her element because she loves cloth.
What's that? Yes. That one? They got naga. Oh, behind over
Dragon.
I think downstairs may
bunga sampai thôi bệnh nghe trò khỉ gì chính nha này.
This one?
Jingya. I am back in Hai Di Lao for the 3rd time in 2 weeks. That's how crazy we are about hot pot. But this time I'm here with my family. My mom's enjoying free watermelon slices. Of course, I'm having my favorite again. Whoa! I find this very unsanitary, but it's a signature. Little hook your head. I'm just so scared that it lands on my head, like the one that I saw. Only he would do that. Wow. It's the last night I'm gonna see my car, so I'm just gonna empty out the car. Bye car, I will miss you. Village Park is one of our last breakfasts. This is the nasi lemak ayam goreng and lontong. So good. I dropped my younger sister off for her massage appointment. We're getting our body cracks right before our flight. It's super important, I feel. So yeah, I just dropped her off at Healthland in Uptown. And my Spinal Life branch in Uptown is just opposite the Starbucks that I'm in right now. So I'm just gonna take a work call and have some snacks before my appointment. Hi! Can you hear me? Tomorrow I'll be going to office after lunch. You know, okay, so the VSBAs, they're very smart ones. So like if you give them this kind of nice paper bag. Next up, I'm going there. Yeah, like around this area. Stretch all the way to the left side. Down here. I'm icing my bag because it's super sore. Next, I'm getting my adjustments.
Well, it's a bit sensitive here, right?
Yep, I can feel it.
I'm gonna do some stretches first, okay? Okay. Let the machine do the job first, then we'll see how you feel. You okay like this? Yes. I'm making a push, just drop. There you go. Very good.
Next, I'm dropping by Shimon to collect my boots. Then collected, so basically I just changed the soles. Let me show you Pyramid Valley, my favorite place to get my eyebrows done. And my eyebrows are done. Love it. I bought myself some mooncake because it's Mooncake Festival soon, or Mid-Autumn Festival that's happening in early September, but we won't be here since we will be abroad, so I wanted to have some mooncake because I love mooncake. This is how it looks like on the outside. Don't ask me what these Chinese characters mean because I cannot read Chinese. This is the salted egg yolk inside, my favorite. I'm about to start my final meeting with my manager just to make sure everything is going well in terms of handover. I'm just getting ready while waiting for the call to start. Okay, so my handover, I split by brand. So for YSL, and then like order book how to do it, all the step is here, and like where the pass will be. I brought my laptop back to return everything that I took from the company. And I bought my colleagues some cake from Jasmine Cakes. It is lunchtime and I'm in the office and my two bosses are at the back there. I don't know discussing what, but let's go for lunch. This is my farewell lunch. So we have hummus with shawarma, salad, and more shawarma.
When she got no, she said Ashlyn when she was.
Oh wait I've just sent out my farewell email. I am rushing to clear out my locker. Ada juga barang nak ambil.
Already, right? Then you take a plant.
Oh, you want to help me take picture, is it?
You know, you hold at your 5:30 meeting. You take the wooden thing.
Why do I need the wooden thing? Oh my gosh, everyone is just walking by and telling me all the best. It's kind of awkward. Wow, last day I have gifts. Okay, thank you. Oh, I super love it. And I'm signed off. Now I'm off work, so I'm gonna go get my nails done. I'm going to Posh Nail Spa, which is the place that I usually go to, but I always go to the TTDI branch. Today I am gonna check out their Bukit Tungku branch instead. Prawn noodles for the last time in 2 months. We will only be seeing Michelle in 2 months time. So bye! Don't miss us too much.
Bye, Zers!
Bye, Zers! What? I'm so in a mess right now because I just got home from running all the last minute errands, and right now I'm in the midst of packing. But I just wanted to show you what are the items that my team gifted me as my farewell gift. I thought I'm not gonna be emotional, but I'm actually quite emotional leaving. But anyway, this is from my beloved Giorgio Armani and YSL team. So I got my favorite Power Fabric Concealer, which I swear by. Like, I use these on a daily basis just to spot conceal. Amazing. Love it. And I also got my favorite Armani Privé fragrance. This is like the 100 ml. I really want to bring this, but it's kind of too big. I have this one, which is tiny. Wanted to bring it, but there's barely any left, so I don't think I'm gonna bring it. And there's also this very sweet card, which I don't want to read it right now because I would probably cry because I'm like anxious and stressed and like emotional. I'm a hot mess. And in addition to that, usually we will get flowers as like our parting gift, but since I'm literally living in less than 12 hours, heck, right now it's less than 6 hours, I told my manager, my boss, that I don't want flowers because like it's pretty much a waste of money. So I got this instead. I got a trip.com gift card. This is gonna be super useful. And then separately, my big boss Zyrene, she gifted me a couple of things, super sweet. First thing is this Wanderlust necklace. I will bring this to the trip. I'm not gonna unravel these at the moment because I'm like rushing to pack my stuff. I really like Wanderlust & Co, and their items are very dainty. And then she also gave me a notebook for me to write down all my thoughts and emotions and do my self-reflection. And she gave me a card. Thank you, team. Thank you, Eve and Zyrene. So yeah, that's how I spent my last week in Malaysia for a while. Now comes the reason why I quit my job. If you guys expect me to spill some hot tea, you're not gonna get it because well, I quit my job because I wanted to travel for 2 months. Sure, many people ask me why don't I just take unpaid leave or sabbatical leave. So I've already taken sabbatical leave last year, and I just didn't think that it's an option to take another sabbatical leave. If you haven't watched my video, I will leave it up here and also down in the description, so you can check out what I did during my sabbatical of 3 months, how I regained my center and just find balance again. I didn't bring it up to my boss or even HR about like taking another sabbatical leave, only because at the point of leaving I was already in my 6th year. I started off as an intern in late 2016, and then I've been working with them on and off as like part-time, contract or whatever, and then I joined management trainee, and then I became a permanent staff. I really did enjoy working there. Of course, there are times when it gets really overwhelming and I just hate everything, because you just start questioning like, is everything worth it? And mind you, this was in the middle of COVID, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people felt the same way. So me leaving the company, there's like no bad blood with the company or my team, but I just figured it's time for me to travel, because I haven't got to travel during COVID. It was like 2.5 years of no travel, so imagine my mind was going crazy. Of course, I did a couple of staycations, local vacations, but I really wanted to go abroad, and going to Dubai in March for my birthday really made me realize how much I miss traveling. Not to say that I don't love my country, of course I do, but I just like to look outwards and I like to see what's out there in the world and just experience everything. I also believe that when you travel abroad, it brings you a new appreciation to your own country. But yeah, until my last day, everything was like really positive. I did not cry on my last day, but I did feel very emotional. I have a really good bond, a really good relationship with my manager. I've known her for 4 years, I think, and I really had a good time working with her when I was still a management trainee, and I'm really glad to work under her when I became a permanent staff. She's the kind of person who really stands up for you and would check in to make sure that you're okay. It's a really good thing for me or like her team, but I guess it's a bad thing for her, because then she's drowning and no one's actually helping her, and at the same time she has to look out for her people. I know that's the job of a manager, but she's still human, and if you're watching this, I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, why am I getting emotional? It's been 3 weeks to a month since I left, and I didn't really think about it, because like immediately after my last day, I signed off from work. I went to get my nails done, my final dinner with my sister, and then I just packed 3 hours of sleep, and then I'm at the airport, and it's just like go until now. Okay, I'll just tell you now that I'm actually in the US. I did vlog, and it's like super duper fun, so you'll be seeing it in the upcoming weeks. To get back to the reason why I left and not ask for a sabbatical or an unpaid leave is because I also feel like I've been in L'Oreal for the past 6 years, and I just felt like, you know, maybe I should look out and see what's out there, because honestly I start to realize that whenever there's new employees or new teammates, I'm like feasting off their stories, like their background or where they came from, because all I ever have is experience in L'Oreal Malaysia. Not that it's a bad thing, but I just want to see what's out there, you know. Like if they're coming from the same industry, I'll ask them, do you guys work this crazy? Is it always like, you know, back-to-back deadlines and overlapping deadlines and stuff? And I know that L'Oreal has a lot of processes, a lot of systems, which is one of my pain point and a lot of people's pain points. So like, you know, when people come in and they tell me like, oh, my previous company doesn't have as many processes, L'Oreal is full of processes and stuff, so it also piques my interest and to want to know how they actually do things when they don't have certain processes set in place. So I also want to know what are the benefits of other companies, whether it's within the same industry or just different industry. I want to experience things for myself instead of just hearsay or like, you know, people telling me, oh, don't do this or don't go here because it sucks, because you won't get like great experience, blah blah blah. I will kind of listen, but it's more like to take note and to compare notes to my own experience. So that's why I travel so much. So yeah, I will not say no to going back to corporate. I will not say no to going back to L'Oreal, whether it's L'Oreal USA, hopefully, or like L'Oreal Malaysia. I do not know what the future holds for me. I'm trying to get more active on my social media in terms of like posting more travel tips and travel related content. So make sure you follow me there on my platform and show some support. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.